We moved to Gulf Breeze, Florida in 1986. We started with one hotel in Mobile, Alabama, and we slowly grew it to about 15 hotels. So we've got about 600 employees, and we've got about $300 million in assets that we manage and own, and about an $8 million payroll. And we are, at this point, the largest hotel owner-operator between Pensacola and Orange Beach, Alabama. So we're heavily invested in the Gulf Coast.
Well, the first couple weeks of July are our biggest time of the whole year. We have the 4th of July weekend, which is, everybody gets a chance to come out to the beach. And then next weekend we'll have the Blue Angels Air Show. Our hometown boys that bring everybody out for miles and miles around. That's our two biggest weeks.
We make it or break it in the 100 days of summer between Memorial Day and Labor Day. If we have a good Memorial Day, that's usually a good sign that we're going to have a great summer.
We're about at 10% expectation today. It's generally when you look behind me, you see the beach. You can't see the sand from all the beach towels, so it's kind of disheartening.
We factored in, that there was a report of oil. We factored in there was a perception of oil, but there really was no oil on our beach, and we thought, well, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe this tractor effect that's happening with the Gulf Stream will pull this oil to the south, and it'll go somewhere else and not hit our beaches.
When people came here, where's the oil? Where's the this? Where's the that? It's not here yet. It took almost 70 days before we even saw it. Last week is when we got it. And it was a big article in the paper, and it was a big shot of oil, and it really was. And I expect we're going to get more. But the fact that at this point, we could have saved hundreds of millions of dollars in tourism just by waiting until it got there.
What happened after Memorial Day, between Memorial Day and July 4th, is we got hit with the oil. And the reality of this pace of reservations started impacting us. We've done everything we can to prepare for this weekend. And now what I'm getting back is that business is off by 2/3.
It's 4th of July. This beach should be packed. You should see umbrellas. You shouldn't even see people. They should be wall-to-wall umbrellas. You shouldn't even see the water for the first 10, 15 feet out. It should be covered with people.
In our case, it's about $150,000 a day decrease.
Well, it's tough on all my employees and our staffs due to the fact that this is the time they make their money. Sometimes we have to struggle to get through the winters, but the summertime is when we make it big.
That $150,000 that we lost each day for the last 2 days for the 4th of July weekend is the same money that we had typically set aside to pay payroll, take care of families, and make sure everybody stays working.
This is Independence Day. This is the busiest cookout celebration. Come to the beach, have a great time, swim, enjoy life, 4th of July. What do you see out here? There's not even a handful of people. And if you separate these people just through the businesses, this is less than a regular Friday or Saturday. This is a summer day, 4th of July. There's nothing here. We're making nothing.
It's an entirely different vibe. It's people are walking around with this kind of a gloom doom feel of resignation, and that's not what 4th of July typically is. It's usually a celebration.
Well, this is Blue Angel Weekend, and Blue Angel Weekend usually is bigger than 4th of July weekend. And as you can see, we have nobody in our stores except a handful of people.
Blue Angels is our biggest weekend of the year. I mean, these 2 weekends are what we thrive on to hold us and keep us through and push us through the season. Every year you expect it to be bigger and bigger since 2004 when Ivan completely wiped us out and we started over again. Shortly after was Dennis, but we did bounce through it. We always have, but it's definitely the biggest loss of revenue I've seen for Blue Angels.
The oil's impacted us pretty bad this year, really bad. 4th of July weekend, we were down probably 60–70% of what we normally do.
I don't know if it's a metaphor or not, but it's basically, you know, the impact starts right there at the beach, and the first impact is actually the beach service. So it literally starts at the beach, and it hits the beach service. Their business is down 70%. I mean, they're having $300 days instead of $2,000 days. And then it comes right up to the hotel, and the next person to be impacted is the restaurant at the hotel, and then of course the hotel. You start going across the street to the spa and the restaurants and the fishing boats, and you move into town, and then you can take it all the way up to Atlanta. They had a guy literally in a truck that brought fresh fish to Atlanta restaurants, high-end Atlanta restaurants. And that's a feature they can't offer anymore. So all of a sudden this restaurant has a very legitimate complaint and impact from the soil spill. They can't serve fresh fish any longer from the Gulf.
Normally the store would be packed. We'd have 4 lines of registers going. We would have 12 people working here on the floors, and right now we're laying them off. Yeah, hopefully by Labor Day we're going to be jamming, getting back into the swing of things, I'm hoping.
April, when it happened, we were doing okay, and it really took about a month or two for it to set in. And now our numbers have really fizzled. They're down probably, you know, 60–70%, if not more.
I know that Pensacola Beach people are resilient. We will come back. It's going to take time.